I am a biracial Christian woman. All weighty descriptors. I am glad to be a woman, and I am glad to be a Christian. My faith has always brought me joy, stability, and peace. I don't always understand God, but He has anchored my soul like no one else could. Without God, I no doubt would be a hapless wanderer. Being biracial is another story. For decades, I wanted to shed my skin, like a molting snake, and emerge something different, something less confusing. I didn't like the ambiguity biracial brings with it, but wished I could plant my feet firmly in one world or another. Now, finally after a long, circuitous journey, I feel at home in my skin. Biracial feels like a blessing rather than a curse, intentional rather than random, something to be embraced and enjoyed rather than spurned and denied. My wish is that your kids will discover this level of stability and self-acceptance much sooner than I did. Sometimes, the thing that causes us the most pain becomes a well from which others can drink. For me, being biracial was the source of tremendous angst. We simply cannot be happy when we don't know who we are or when we don't like who we are. It has taken longer than it should have for me to be at peace in my skin. My goal and hope in writing this book is to provide insight for interracial couples who have or who are planning to have children. I'm also writing to parents who have adopted children of another race and single parents. Parents who adopt transracially, even if those children are monoracial, will likely also find many insights applicable to their multiracial families. You choose to clear the hurdles of racism and create a family. Love triumphed, and that truly is a beautiful thing. Doubtless, your kids are or will be surrounded by love, but the fact that you picked up this book means that you know, at least on a subliminal level, that raising strong, grounded, happy kids in a multiracial family requires more than love. I am biracial, black and white, so my story comes from that perspective. But this book is written for parents of all biracial or multiracial kids, black and Asian, white and Asian, indigenous, black and Hispanic. The possibilities are almost endless, and I include stories from families of various identities as well. I trust that you'll be able to take the ideas shared and apply them to your unique family. I am also a Christian, and I want to speak for a moment to those listeners who are not Christians. Because my faith in God has been so central in my life, it comes up a lot. I'm not including scriptures to try to convert you or preach at you, but rather to try to explain where I'm coming from and to be as true to myself as possible. You don't have to be a Christian to gain insight from the values I offer. The principles shared are important for anyone with a multiracial family, regardless of religion,